This is a true story. Two men entered an underwater cave without carrying any diving equipment, bringing only a mobile phone for light. Suddenly, the phone slipped into the water, and their only light source vanished. In total darkness, Greg struggled to find his way, reaching out desperately, but he could grab nothing. Just as he was about to call for help, his companion suddenly swam away, escaping alone before danger struck. On January 29, 2017, 33-year-old Greg and three of his friends visited Waimea State Park in Hawaii. Soon the four of them discovered a well-known underwater cave. A prominent warning sign stood at the entrance, cautioning about strong tides and the cave's dangers, strictly forbidding entry. However, Greg ignored the warnings. His gaze was fixed on the deep waterway leading inside. His friends tried to stop him, but he and one other person insisted on going. Without hesitation, they dove into the dark waters, leaving their friends waiting outside. Once inside, Greg noticed a narrow tunnel ahead and excitedly swam toward it. But then, disaster struck. His phone slipped from his hand, plunging into the water. Instantly, the entire cave was engulfed in darkness. Greg tried to stay calm, blindly feeling for the exit, but the powerful underwater currents kept pushing him into dead ends. His lungs burned as his oxygen depleted. Then he felt an abyss-like passage beneath him. With no other option, he took a desperate gamble and swam forward. Suddenly, his head struck a protruding rock, but there he found a small air pocket. Desperately, he forced himself up, gasping for air. But he knew this pocket wouldn't keep him alive for long. He had to find an exit fast. With trembling hands, he searched in the darkness, trying to swim in another direction. But without light, he couldn't tell which way the water was flowing. His vision blurred. He tried to breathe, but instead his lungs filled with seawater. Meanwhile, Greg's friends realized he was missing. Panicked, they immediately called for help. 10 minutes later, a rescue helicopter arrived. Professional divers equipped with powerful lights entered the cave to search for him. Tragically, just 23 meters from the cave entrance, they found Greg's lifeless body. 5 hours later, the rescue team retrieved his remains from the cave. What began as an adventure ended in an irreversible tragedy. Though Greg's courage was admirable, nature's power is far greater than we imagine. When facing the unknown, recklessness and overconfidence can cost lives.